Well, young JT is, it's interesting too, because you try to block it out, as a lot of successful people do. Growing up, stuttering, speech impediment, your whole life, people make fun of you. I'm not gonna say that, bowling's a great thing, but I think it added a lot of mental toughness. It's interesting because I'm definitely not the same person that I am now that I was back then. So it's hard to say. I knew I'd be like a 9-figure guy. I knew I'd be successful. I thought I'd be a millionaire by 55. That was like the goal. And then I did it at 24. My parents never talked about money. I don't think they had no money. I don't want to be you. I want to be opposite. Whatever they did, I did the opposite. And I saw an infomercial one day. I woke up depressed, 2 o'clock in the morning. I can get rich in real estate, and went to those infomercials, because it's like typical seminar, right? How many here want to be rich? I'm like, ooh. How many people here want a Rolex? Ooh. How many people want a Ferrari? Ooh. And then I was the only one to put my hand up. And he goes for the first 12, and just 12. And I'm like, I get up and I'm like sprinting. And I was in the front row and I'm like signing up because I start signing up, but I look back, nobody's signing up but me. There's 300 plus people. I'm the only one signing up. And then I hesitated and the guy grabbed my hand and he says, if you don't sign up now, you're gonna be a loser for the rest of your life. And at that time, I'm like, I signed up. And then I moved from Canada over 10 years ago with nothing, $974, and headed to Chicago, which is kind of ironic to be in the background of the city that I've done so much into. I think my first coach though was Coach Paul, and he was very opposite than me, very left brain, very analytical. And he just more taught me, not so much business, but how life works. And I had this thing about life owes me something, or if I do something, people should just buy, or people should just, do business because I said so. I used to go to wealthy people and say, mentor me, coach me for free. I'd like to follow you around. They're like, yeah, I'd like to buy you a sandwich. And they'd be like, no. Everybody'd say no, right? Oh, I'm busy, I'm this. And one day he goes, why would I do that? I can afford my own sandwich. It's $22. You're gonna spend an hour of my time for $22? Yeah, I'd rather not. And that was the first level of honesty, because everyone kept lying to me. And I think that's the problem with success, is if everyone told you the truth, everyone would be successful. Too many people lied to me earlier on in my career. And so what you do is you keep repeating the same mistakes over and over. It's like bad breath. Nobody wants to tell you have bad breath. One, because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. By not telling them to have bad breath, every time they go out, people hold their breath or don't say it to you, but you don't think it's your problem. But if you say you have bad breath, no one ever told me, because everyone's been lying to you. And I think fundamentally, there's too many people that are told what they want to hear, what they need to hear, because people don't want confrontation. The way you are now got you to where you are here, whatever you're worth or whatever you accomplish. And if you want to take it to the next level, doing more of what you're doing doesn't get you more result. But most people are comfortable. I'm comfortable being uncomfortable. That's the difference, which is why I'm successful. And I believe coaching for me was a huge thing. I believe the people I associate myself with, where you learn is where you earn, right? If you hang out with broke people, you're gonna be broke. Broke plus broke equals broke. So you hang around with negative people, they're gonna be negative, right? There's levels of success, right? The first level is competence, whatever we are, right? The first time you do anything, sales, marketing, interview like this or anything, right? You're nervous, you haven't done it. You do 5 interviews like this, it's easy. I've done this 1,000 times. The first date, you're nervous. The first day of school, you're nervous. The first day of business, you're nervous. The first interview. But after 5 times, you're no longer nervous. And so anything you do more than that, that's where confidence comes in. And once you're confident, that's when success comes. So you will never truly achieve success unless you first achieve confidence, right? So you have to be confident about your marketing, your branding, your sales, your building relationships, your mindset. Lack of confidence is, in essence, fear. Most people are afraid of things that haven't even happened yet. Clubhouse came at a point I didn't really want to sign up for it. My CEO, Francie, said, oh, you need to sign up. And I went in there, and I remember it was for a few minutes, and I thought it was stupid. And then I went back, and I would see people that I know. And I think it made the ability to build some amazing relationship, which ironically, all 3 people, billionaires I'm meeting next week, are because I met 2 celebrities on the app who then invited me to their wedding, who then I met these 3 billionaires at weddings. So in a way, I think it was one of the greatest things. And the next thing is the art of the deal. That's why we created the Founders, right? How can we put a group of billionaires and 9 figures, 8 figures, 7 figures, and highly driven individuals together in a room? And how can we share relational capital? How can we share human capital, brain capital? How can we share deals, opportunities, connections, relationships? And then it evolved to people all over the world. And now it's got 70 plus countries. And it's a place where some of the celebrities, A-list billionaires, people from all over the world, we get together, we network, we do business together. It's the funnest thing ever. And it's also an opportunity for people to have their moment on stage and their moment to get branded. So there isn't anything I'm not good at, because I strive to be the best in everything, because I like to turn my weakness into my strengths. And whatever you're not good at, like my biggest weakness was sales, speaking, branding, and marketing, and building relationships. Those are my biggest weakness when I came right here to Chicago. They're all my greatest strength. Most people say focus on your strengths. Your strengths got you to where you are here today. Your weakness is why you're not good. So I actually practice business. So whatever I'm not good at. But as much success as I have, there's people that are giving more to charity than me. There's people that are changing more lives than me. There are people that are wealthier than me. And so the minute you think you've made it, I think that's the minute you peak and you go down. So if you look up and you're someone that's way more successful than you, then you can take a step back and say, hold on one second here. There's still so much to accomplish. So I'm never satisfied. So if you would ask me, Tom Brady's famous line, what's my favorite ring? The one I haven't won yet. Well, I don't think I've won yet, as much success I have. Now, compared to 99% of the people, I may have, but I don't compare myself to the 99%. I compare myself to the 0.001%. There's 3 JTs. There's JT personal. There's JT in business. I'm very tough to deal with. And then there's JT on the public figure, which is funny, entertaining, powerful, whatever it is. I also know how to put a show on. I know what people want. I know what makes them tick. And I think having 3 personalities is very, very important, because at the end of the day, it's about legacy. Did you make this planet a better place than when you first got here? Notice it's not like, how much stuff did you own, right? Some of the world's most successful people will tell you, they look to simplify their life. And that's what I'm on point at. I want to simplify my life. And people say, when is enough is enough? It's never going to be enough, because there's always the next deal, the next opportunity. And am I a better person today than I was yesterday? Will I be a better person tomorrow than I was today? That's all.